I'm Mimi, and today I'm going to be teaching the chorus to Klaxon by I-DLE. I'm super excited for this because someone actually asked me to record this tutorial, so let's go to it. So for this dance to start, there's no specific way you need to start because you're jumping into the first move anyways, but yeah, you could just relax for the start. So for this dance, we're going to be starting on the count of 1. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And that's how the first move goes. So what I'm doing is I'm jumping to the right, like this. And then once I land, I'm sticking my hip out to the right. So I'm my knees are a little bit bent and my hip is sticking out to the right. Like that. And as for my hands, my right hand is a thumbs up and my left hand is a thumbs down. And my right hand is below my left like this. So all together, 1. Now 2 is super simple, it's the exact opposite. So now our hip is moving to the left and my right hand is a thumbs down while my left hand is a thumbs up. And now they're like this. So we were just like this, now we're like this. Okay, and for 2, you don't jump. You jumped on 1, but then 2, you just go like this. There's no jump on 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Now what I do want to emphasize for 3 is the video I learned this choreography from. The members tend to do something different, and it's not very clear what they did on 3, but it seems like Minnie went like this. So that's what I'm gonna do, but note that this move could be wrong. So 1, 2, 3. So what I'm doing is I'm again bringing my hip out to the right, and this time my hands are fist bumping each other to the right, in front, almost in front of your chest. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, this move could be wrong, so keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3. Now on 4, your right leg is coming out. This is very uncomfortable because it's gonna feel like your left leg should come out, but it's your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so what we're doing with our hands on 4 is we're doing a full circle like this. So let's say the circle starts right here. We're gonna go 1. And our hips are moving at the same time. So I'd say when your hand reaches half the circle, your hip should be out to the right. And once it finishes the circle, your hip should be back, sticking out to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Notice how my hips move almost somewhat in sync with my hands. So that's 4. We're just doing 1 circle and our leg is coming out. Okay, your right leg comes out. Okay, so we just did 4. 5, again, is just another circle and your hips are moving the same way. So 4, 5. Now 6, you're doing half a circle. So 4, 5, 6. I'd say about here is where it ends. Now your hands are going to come a little more up and then they're going to fall like this. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and so this is 7. So your left hand is coming out like this, it's just falling down, and your right hand is now tilted this way, touching your chest neck area, something like this. The tip of your finger should be touching it. Okay, and your right leg, as you can see, we were previously like this. Now it's gonna come in. So the back of your foot is coming in. And now your leg should look like this. Okay, so remember, we went 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 8 is super easy. Now you're just going like this. That's it. So your right hand is now flicking out. Okay? And that's the first 8 count. So let's take this from the top. Remember, we jump into the first move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you can see, I lift my head up on 7, 8. That's optional. The members don't do that, but I feel like it looks nice. So do it if you want, but it's not like an official part of the choreography. But okay, so we ended here, 7, 8. Now for 1, we're once again doing the circles, but now we're doing them this way. So we start here, let's say. So 7, 8, 1. And your hips are moving too, sorry. 1. Okay, so before you were doing circles like this, now you're doing circles like this. So like to this side. Okay, so 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how the first 4 counts go. So again, we ended here. Now your leg after 8 is coming back to normal. Something that like I always kind of want to do is go like this and then like step. It's not a step. You just move it back to normal, no step. Okay, so 7, 8, go back to normal, and then your hands do another full circle like this. 1 more circle, again half a circle, then you hold it for a bit. Okay, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so with the counts I made up, the pause is gonna feel significantly longer than it actually is. So in the actual choreography, the pause is more like, you see, it was like a second long, but with my count, it's gonna be a little longer, but just know that the pause is small. Okay, it's not gonna last as long as like I'm making it last, I feel. Okay, so let's go over that one more time. We ended here on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and so again, at normal speed, it should kind of look like that. Because the next move, so after 4, the next move is 5, 6. Okay, so we ended here. What I'm doing on 5 is my hip is facing to the right now, and I'm bringing my hands like this to the right as well, then to the left, right and left. I'm doing that 4 times. So we ended here, 1, 2, 3, 4. However, this only counts for 2 counts. So we ended here on 4, we're gonna go 5, 6. Okay, now we're here. What we're gonna do on 7, 8 is do circles. So my right hand is going first. 7. 7 and 8 are both gonna be divided into 2 syllables, and each syllable, one hand is doing a circle. So on se, my right hand is doing the circle, and then on bin, my left hand is now joining, and my right hand is finishing the circle. 7. 8. On 8, my right hand should like be on its second circle. 7, 8. And then on like the end of 8, like on t, your left hand should be starting its second circle as well. 7, 8. And again, if you didn't notice, my hips are swaying again. 7, 8. So your right hand is gonna finish before your left hand. So when your right hand finishes, you bring it up like this. Okay? 7, 8. Okay, so that's that second 8 count. So let's go over it from the top. Remember, we ended here on the last count. 7, 8. Now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was pretty difficult because you can't break 8 into 2 syllables, but that's how that should look. And so the last 2 counts will make more sense with this next move. So you just went 7, 8. Now your hands are gonna meet here. So your right hand is just coming out, your left hand is coming up and then out. Okay, so our hands are like this, and on 1 as well, we're gonna be bringing them like this. So 7, 8, 1. So 1 itself is just, that's it. So you're going into this, bringing it forward like this. 1. Okay, so 7, 8, 1. Now 2, your right hand is gonna come in like this. So it should be like around this area, like in line there. So 1, 2. Super simple, you're staying the same, just your right hand is coming in like this. So it should be like sideways now. 1, 2. 3, also super simple, just throw your hand out. So you're here, now it's coming up, and you could just like, or like You know, something I like to do is go like do a twirl, but that's not a part of the choreography. The official choreography, you just go up. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Your hand is still in a fist. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Super simple. Now on 4, your hands are meeting halfway to go like this. Okay? So they're going like this. So they're like that. So we're here on 3. Sorry, we're here on 3. Now we're coming in on 4, 5. So 4, we're like meeting halfway and doing this thing, like right here at chest level. Then on 5, what you're doing is your hands are coming like around. So like almost like if we were doing a circle, this would be half a circle. Like this. And what I'm doing with my hips is I'm moving them backwards. 5. So I'm not bending my knees though. I'm more so just like going back, okay? I'm not like, okay? So we're here on 3, 4, 5. Now 6, we're coming back up. I think my legs are too spread out right now, so that's probably why I'm struggling. So to make it more clearly, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, I think you can bend your knees. I'm so sorry, I lied. So on 6, you're like just undoing it. You're kind of doing like a body roll upwards. And your hands come around, and then your left hand comes to your hip, whereas your right hand just comes up like this, just like a high five type thing. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now 7, 8 are so simple. You're just going 7, 8. And that's it. So this move is gonna last up until the count of 4. And what you're gonna be doing is going like this. So I'm like moving my back in and out. So that I'm like going like this, okay? And your hands are just gonna stay like this. Yeah. So what you're trying to do is go in a way so that on 4, you're diagonal. You don't wanna be straight like this. You wanna be diagonal, okay? Like this. So if I just ended here, 7, 8. And so what it's gonna look like with the next counts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like again, you wanna be diagonal, not like this. So that was that 8 count. Let's go over this one from the top. So remember the last 8 count, we ended like doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna include this part. So we went 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that was that 8 count. Now, like I said, 1 through 4 is gonna be the same thing. So we're still just like this, going like this, getting in a diagonal position. So 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're like taking a step every time we like push in and out. Okay? So we were like this. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so as we're turning, we want to make sure that on 4, our legs are like pretty much facing the left side of the stage or whatever. Okay? They don't have to be like straight facing it, but like more so facing it, okay? And so obviously our legs are gonna be spread. Sorry, I didn't do that. So we did here on 4, then on 5, we're gonna go like this. So our hands are meeting up and they're just straight up like this. 4, 5. Now 6, what we're doing, our left hand stays here, but our right hand comes like this. So what I'm doing with my right leg is I'm bringing it up like this. So we were previously like right here-ish. Now it's coming in and up at the same time. Like this, okay? And so then our hands are here. My right hand is now gonna come and like touch it. Okay, so we're here, boom. That's gonna be 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now 7, I think this will be simpler when I explain how you land. So 6. Now 7, you're landing like this. So we were here, Now your right leg is coming down, and once you've landed, you stick your butt out like this, okay? So you come like that. So 6, and then notice how on 7, my hands are now meeting halfway to then like push out. 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is harder to do slow down, but like at normal speed, it would kind of look like that. Okay? So we're here at 7, now 8, we're coming back like this. So once again, we're undoing it to come straight. So we're doing like an upwards body roll, and we're again landing left hand on hip, right hand is still up. Okay? So that would be 8. And now let's go over this from the top. I feel like I'll go over this twice because I don't know if I made sense. So that last move, we ended here. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one more time just to make sure you got it. So remember, we ended 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's that 8 count. And I'd say here, the third 8 count is like the halfway mark. So let's go over it from the very top to make sure you're retaining it. And if there's any part where you mess up, I recommend going back and relearning that before you move on. So let's take it from the very, very top. Remember, we jump into 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Till 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so something I forgot to do again, I feel like I keep forgetting this, is going like this. So when you do this part, you're also swaying your hips left and right. I keep forgetting that, so emphasize that, okay? 7, 8. Okay, you're still swaying your hips there. But that was the first half of the count. So I'd say if at this point you still feel confused or like there are any moves that you still don't have down, go back and relearn those before you move on. But okay, this is the second half of the choreo, and I think this is like where it gets super easy. So remember, we just ended here. Now we're back like this. Now we're once again doing the same thing, just pushing in and out. And this is gonna last from 1 to 5. Okay, so we were here 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now here, now is when you want to be sideways, like straight sideways. And once you're already sideways, just walk in place, don't move. Okay, so we went 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How simple is that? Okay, and so after 5, what you're doing is you're now going like this. So your right hand should come like, so the tip of your fingers are on your lip, almost around there like this, and your left hand is coming down here. And you're just posing like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how we get into the 6th position. Now 7 and 8 are more of like a pose move. So what the center does here is after doing this, they go, okay? However, because this is a pose, you can literally change it up if you want. So if you're not comfortable doing that, do whatever you want. Like, it's not gonna look bad because it's just a pose. So again, we ended here on 6. Now on 7 and 8, what we're also gonna be doing at the same time is we're gonna be walking so that by 8, we're facing the audience again. We're like straight facing the audience. So 6, 7, 8. So like, as you're posing, you're also moving to face the audience. So yeah, that's like literally it. It was super simple, So let's go over this from the top. Remember, we ended here. Now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that was super easy. Now this next move, we're now standing like this. So we just kind of went like that. Now it just gets simpler. So you're gonna put your hands out like this, so that like if you look down on them, the side with your nails is like facing you, like this. Okay? Now for these next moves, there's gonna be like low, middle, high. So you're gonna put them low, and that's gonna be 1. Then 2, you're just like this. So your hands are like this. Now you're like bringing them in, turning them, bringing them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on 2 we ended here. Now we're bringing them out, flipping them, and now we're going to like the middle. So we're no longer low, we're in the middle now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And then at the same time, we're also going to be taking tiny steps to the right. Kind of like that. So, all together, we just landed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. So remember, 1, 2 low, 3, 4 medium, 5, 6 high up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And notice how I'm like moving my hips as well. I'm not just like walking. I'm like, I'd say every time you like put your hands out, also like move your hip a little bit out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And so 7, 8, super simple. We ended here on 6. Now 7, 8, you're gonna step out like this so that you're like now a little bit sideways, almost diagonal. And now you're gonna go 7, 8, 1. Let me go over this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, I'm just gonna combine these two 8 counts because they kind of come together. So 7, 8, 1. Okay, so as soon as you finish 6, you're now stepping out sideways so that your like hip can come out. And as you're doing this 3 times, notice how my hips are also like swaying. Okay, or you can also do just like circles if it looks better. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, and so after 1, our hands are now coming like this. So our leg is coming back so that we're facing straight, and our hands are coming down so that we're doing the same thing like low, medium, high, but on the left side. And so again, the side with your nails wants to be facing you on 2, 3. So now you're also moving the same way you were, but you're moving to the left now. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And so the thing is, this ends at 4. We don't do this. So 2, 3, 4. So now on 5, what you're gonna do is your right leg is gonna come out so that your hands now come in and kind of go like this. So that's gonna be 5, 6. So on 5, 6, your hands are just pushing your chest in. So you're here on 4, 5, 6. Notice how my body is also coming in and out at the same pace as my hands. Okay? So 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, your leg wants to like come out and like be on its tip. 5, 6. Now on 7, your leg is coming out normally. So like you're moving it out and it should be like facing the left. And what you're gonna do is now your right hand is gonna come and just like touch it. Boom. And then you're gonna put your hand out and pull as your leg goes back to normal. Okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8. And your left hand can just fall after 6. So remember, we're here. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So that's, like I said, those 2 8 counts come together. So I'm gonna just count them as one. So let's go over these two from the top. So remember, we just landed like this. Now we're gonna go, oh, sorry, we didn't land like this. We're just standing normal. Now we're gonna go like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So it was that simple, and it only gets easier because the next 2 8 counts are the exact same thing all over again. Like literally exact same thing. So after you do those 2 8 counts I just taught, you're gonna do them again a second time. So I'll just, instead of reteaching it since I just taught you it, we'll just go over it one more time. And remember, you do this 2 times in the official dance, okay? So once you finish 5, 6, 7, 8, you're gonna land like this. Now you wanna get your feet back to normal so that you can then, again, just start all over again, okay? So I'm gonna do it 2 times in a row, okay? So remember, we just landed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. That's like the whole dance. So hopefully I explained this well enough. I'm sorry if I didn't. I have a hard time like collecting my thoughts in the moment. But that's the dance. So let's go over it from the very, very top again to make sure you have it down. Remember, we jump into one like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. That was so much. That was like a lot longer than I thought it would be. I think it is pretty long, but it's super easy. So yeah, that's the end of the tutorial. If during that recap you missed anything, just go back in the video and relearn it so you have it down. That should be accurate. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful, and any advice on how I did would be very helpful. Bye.